I've got this feeling that a lot of you are having more and more experiences where you're feeling like some part of you is having to die or go through a process of what might seem at one point a dark night of the soul, or might seem like, holy moly, I don't even know who I am anymore. And if you're in that place, congratulations, you made it to the place where you want to be, actually. And what we're getting very comfortable with, this is actually one of the most essential skills to have, is getting comfortable with ego death. Right? I mean, that's how superconductivity happens, when we get out of the resistance of what just innately is part of the process of the evolutionary spiral. An evolutionary spiral doesn't just go, yep, I made it, okay, I'm really happy here. You know, no need to go any farther. This is like great platform. I feel comfortable. The evolutionary spiral requires you to continually die and be reborn. So getting comfortable with death actually means getting comfortable with a never-ending birthing process. And if you understand that the divine human, or that which is the divine blueprint in you, is not just seeded and encoded in you for your own profound, magnificent grandeur of a journey back, forward, to home, the infinite within you, but think of the chalice again. And I want you to do something right now with me. When we just open ourselves up and we're just asking for that divine light to come through us, some beautiful things can happen, right? But what happens when we recognize that our greater self and what enlightenment really is actually becoming more and more aware that our self-identity is bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger than we could even imagine, and encompasses this whole group, and encompasses all of humanity, and encompasses the Gaia matrix that is helping and evolving and birthing with us, and encompasses all the races, and encompasses the solar system, the galaxy. That we actually, the chalice that we were, which is already pretty amazing, bringing down incredible light. But every time we actually open up the whole chalice of our being to encompass the entire world, all of humanity, I guarantee you, when you sit in that place, you're going to just torrents of divine light are going to come through, because you took the small self that was wanting to be just a chalice, and you actually said, I'm all of this, and I'm holding all of humanity as my greater self. I'm holding all of humanity as my inseparable awakened heart in this moment. And that opens up more capacity for God, for the divine, to actually flow through us, and will become quicker, deeper, faster. And that's what I'm calling your evolutionary design turning on to a next level, is when you get in touch with that greater sense of the identity becoming bigger and more, and daily dying to the little self, daily dying. I won't even call it little, because you are incredible and perfect in this moment, and tomorrow, if you're willing and ready, you are going to become bigger. And you are going to become more than who you were today. And that is where we want to be. That's really the divine blueprint, is something that, just like DNA, and it is encoded in our DNA as part of our genetic blueprint, it is this process of unraveling, and it's a process of coming into resonance with the other divine blueprints that are all being seeded into the planet right now, which is, take a look around, all of you generating a bigger and bigger field of this massive divine blueprint, yes, created in the image and likeness of the divine, which is not a static experience. The divine is an ever-evolving principle. And so never does it have a final resting point. And that's what kind of scares us. If we look into it, we're like, whoa, it's not only big, it's actually undefinably generating itself to become bigger and greater every moment through you.